Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ladder Up, where today, God man, I gotta get a better lighting situation than this. It's just not working, you know, it's just not working. This big shadow on the side of my nose makes it look spooky, which fits in with today's theme, obviously, because we're still playing Team Spoops a lot. I don't know if you saw that, in honor of Halloween. Philip here, Philip. Is playing Ryota Osobo's World Championship team, whatever dude. So, we're going to go ahead and how are we going to deal with this? Because this team's like bulky and stuff and it's a Marowak, so that's not great. So I'm, on one hand, I want to go Smeargle, Porygon Z and just try and get through it that way. But the Crocodile makes that difficult. The Whimsicott kind of makes that difficult. So the other part of me wants to go like Raticate, Comfy, Trick Room, and just hope to blow through everything that way. So I might want to do that. Does Crocodile have Taunt? I kind of want to go Smeargle, Porygon Z. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do this. I think this is better. I'll go with Torkoal. And I would bring Tapu Lele if I didn't want to just show off Porygon Z. So let me get one thing straight here. To all y'all peeps out there. This team, this beautiful team right here, is definitely not intended for best of 3. This beautiful team right here is intended for fun, for educational purposes. This team will probably, if you play it, raise your blood pressure because it's not super great. This is okay, I think. So what to do? I think here what we want to do, we switch to a Marowak, and you might be seeing me making these moves pretty quick, and that's because I've played this team a lot. Switch to a Marowak, give it a Choice Scarf, lock it into whatever move it's going to go into. Take its Thick Club. We can survive a combination of, if the Celesteal is probably faster, Heavy Slam, we'll get our Berry back, survive whatever Marowak does, good to go. So that's the play here. And then we just get in Torkoal and go to town. We can then, like, we could switch in Torkoal, we could Final Gambit next turn, because you either go after the Raticate or you double into Comfy, like Brick Break. Cool. We actually survived that. That surprises me. But it's locked into Brick Break now, so Comfy sitting pretty. Real pretty. So now I kind of want to... This turn, I kind of actually want to Floral Healing Raticate in a Final Gambit. But I don't want to just lose Comfy for no reason. So I think here I will go ahead and take that. Bring in Torkoal. Yeah. Because, I mean, Raticate's either going to go down. I don't want to give Celesteal a free Beast Boost, but it wouldn't really matter against the Torkoal if I have Comfy in, because I can just Helping Hand Eruption or heal Eruption. Is that an Eradicate? No. That's the wrong thing. So who's faster? Marowak's actually still slower with the Choice Scarf. So this is perfect, because now we're just gonna Helping Hand Eruption everything. So we did burn one turn of Trick Room, which is not great. But with this team, it's, you know, while not ideal, you know, Marowak can't protect. Celesteal, if it has Wide Guard, we're in a little bit of trouble. I actually think the Celesteal did have Wide Guard, didn't it? I think it did have Wide Guard. So do I want to lock into Eruption? Because if I lock into Eruption, we're going to lose all of our momentum. I don't know. I could just... I kind of just want an Eruption. We're either going to win hard or lose hard. Who's that? Finny? Yeah, okay. So, please don't Wide Guard. Please don't have Wide Guard. Please just go down. Okay, helping hand, so that tells us nothing. Come on, wide guard. No wide guard. Okay, that's fine. This is actually pretty okay. Because we're going to get enough damage on the Finny, I think, to two-shot it, even though we're a little bit damaged. Is this Choice Specs Torkoal Eruption? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! There's what, 2 turns of Trick Room left? Yes. It's like I know this. It's like I know the team or how to play Trick Room or something like that. So the fact that there's a Protect makes me think there's no wide guard. Protect, Heavy Slam, Leech Seed, Flamethrower. That's what I expect. Which means we're pretty free here. Just do as much damage as possible, weaken the opponent's team, and then hopefully set up Porygon Z in the back. So that's why if you ever see me lead like Eradicate, Comfy, Torkoal with Porygon Z, my idea is either sweep through the team in Trick Room if possible, or sweep through most of the team, or just heavily damage everything, and then on like the last turn of Trick Room, if I can, just set up Porygon Z. And that's kind of what the point of that is. I mean, this Torkoal you see is just ripping through. Only problem now is that, so Marowak has to come in, and it has to attack. Whimsicott here, that doesn't really bother me, because I can knock that out. Marowak has to do something here. It has to. Oh, the Whimsicott could Z-move, which would not be great. That would actually be really bad. That's actually, yeah, no. That's the one way my opponent gets out of this, I think. But it would be the fairy one. And do I survive that? I'm going to Floral Healing Torkoal just so that I can get some of that health back. Just to improve my chances of surviving this move. Because I'm pretty sure that you Z-move here. And if you don't, like, if you target down like Comfy for whatever reason, then you just straight up lose. Yeah, here comes the Z-move from the Whimsicott. It's probably into Torkoal. If not, then I half expect Z-move into Comfy. And then a... Where's the word I'm looking for? Shadow Bone into Torkoal. Which would not be that bad. But it is into Torkoal. Just half. So this should still probably knock out the Whimsicott, I think. It'll chip the Marowak enough. It does knock out Whimsicott, and that's all that matters. And I'm pretty sure that's game, because the Marowak has to lock into something here. Flare Blitz. Okay, so now it's going to damage itself so much that there's nothing it can do. And Comfy actually survives. That's crazy. Alright, so that was the last... Yeah, Trick Room's done, right? It doesn't matter because I can Floral Healing Torkoal and just Eruption. And I've got Porygon Z in the back with Shadow Ball. So my opponent doesn't know this, but I've won the game. Because the Marowak is locked, so it's going to keep damaging itself. It can't heal. It doesn't matter. Even if you Flare Blitz Torkoal, it's not going to do anything. If you go into Comfy, cool. Alright, cool. So that's... I can just keep healing Torkoal. It doesn't matter. This is like the cool thing about Comfy. I think Comfy is actually a pretty underrated Pokemon. Because while it doesn't really do anything offensively, it's a great support Pokemon. It has plenty of options. It's base 50, it's like base 50 or 55. I think it's base 50 HP. So not super bulky, but it's got like 110 special defense or like 100 special defense. It's got like mix. I think my opponent just disconnected too. I think it's got like, yeah, someone's salty. I think it's got like pretty high defenses. So with low HP, high defenses, it's the middling bulk. You can make it bulky, but it's also got a base 100 speed, which is really cool because you can either make it really fast, and it does get after you, which is a cool little move, or you can just disregard its speed entirely, go all bulk, and go like Trick Room, or its ability Triage gives it plus 3 priority to any healing moves. So like you see, the only team on... So actually every move on Comfy here is a priority move. That's why I think I said in the last episode, it's super weak against a Psychic Terrain because it just can't do anything besides Helping Hand. Or like you can't attack the opponent, basically what I mean. So that kind of sucks. But my guess is that's a Scarf, Lego, by the way. Just from that team composition. I've seen it before. It's really annoying. But yeah, I mean, Comfy's pretty cool. You saw there. It just set there. And that's the only reason I went with Choice Specs Torkoal. Because the biggest reason you don't do that is because, I don't want to lock into Eruption and then like keep losing health. But if you have Comfy, you can just take a little bit of damage and heal right back up. So it's super nice. Anyways, I gotta pick something real quick here. I think here I'm tempted to go Smeargle, Porygon Z. I think I will. I think Torkoal's still pretty chill. It's a question of, do I bring Comfy or Tapu Lele? I'm half tempted to lead Raticate, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Scarf Lego or a Scarf Kartana, and either way, that's not great. I could just bring Lele as well. Gives me a better matchup against the... No, I'll bring Comfy, because I half expect my opponent to do something like lead something to help set up Trick Room. Like, I kind of expect a... Because my opponent has a Rakronid. A Rakronid can do massive damage to Torkoal and take its hits. It might even have Wide Guard. So I have to expect my opponent to do something with that. Like, you could like lead Tapu Koko Porygon 2 and like Volt Switch out into Rakronid, Trick Room, stuff like that. Tapu Koko Kartana. Okay, so this right here. My heart of hearts tells me that this Tapu Koko has Skydrop. Just something tells me. And my heart of heart also tells me that Don VGC2 here with a rating of 1673. He's got Substitute Kartana. So I'm half tempted to double protect Scat out. I'm also half tempted just to set up Porygon Z. Because why not? This is not the optimal play, but I'm doing it because this is for YouTube. Kartana protects. Okay, so it's got Protect, not Detect. So the question is, does this thing have Skydrop? My opponent probably expecting a Fake Out. So if there's no Skydrop here, this is okay. Thunderbolt into Smeargle. That's fine. That's so fine. Especially, and it's Life Orb too. Especially if I get like an evasion boost here, this is super nice. The question is, my opponent probably brought Porygon Z, which means they're probably going to switch it in for something. And what thing would I rather get rid of? I'd rather get rid of Koko because accuracy raise, Speedfall. I always get Speedfall. Why do I always get Speedfall? Yeah, my opponent has Porygon Z. I'd rather get rid of Koko because what do I have in the back? I have Torkoal. And Koko's the biggest threat to that. What can Kartana reasonably do to my Porygon Z? Nothing. And I think here, actually, if I were my opponent, I'd probably expect me to go into Kartana. So I'm gonna Shadow Ball into Koko, hoping that Porygon Z does not come in. Okay. It's interesting. Hopefully we're not seeing like a Bloom Doom. That'd make me very sad. Because that play, that would... Sacred Sword. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Because that's not how that works. Well, now... Nah. I guess the question is, do they leave Koko in? I don't know. I'd like them not to. Is Smeargle doing anything besides just protecting Porygon? Kinda. And they just protect with it, though. It does have not super great boosts, but... you know what? I'm going after... you're not gonna... Oh, come on. Arcanine. Okay, that's fine. That's super fine. Question is, what does the Kartana do? Because Porygon doesn't mind that at all. I mean, do you just Smart Strike into the... So my opponent here, not worried about the Kartana. So that, obviously, that's got to be calm. So just careful, calm. One of those to take that. And a Leaf Blade into... Okay. So here's the thing. If my opponent goes after... We take a Smart Strike. My opponent here might be wanting to go for a Roar. You can't Extreme Speed me. And I don't want to let you just protect and bulldoze. That's what I half expect. So I'd like to get rid of Arcanine, because it's also one of the only things standing in Torkoal's way. Yeah, that right there is a protect bulldoze play. That's the reason you do that. So I'm going to Floral Healing, and this should knock out, from the damage we just saw, this should knock out the Arcanine. So you see, the power of Comfy, it really is just a great support Pokemon. That critical hit did not matter. So, that's nice. Oh, that's my Echo. Echo, stop. Don't. Echo. Stop it. Don't do that. It's going to go ahead. Like that. That's probably been talking this whole time, honestly. What is that? Araquanid? Okay, cool. Guess what this is? Here's a pretty free Shadow Ball in the Kartana. You're just protected. Araquanid might just like, oh, I'm just going to go for a Z move. But that's not going to help. Because I'm going to reduce our damage with Torkoal. I like Torkoal. Torkoal's a cool Pokemon. So unless this is Sash Kartana, which I sure hope it isn't. It is! They always are! Leaf Blade into... Okay. And that's the Z move right there. So if actually, oddly enough, if that was into Torkoal, that would be ideal. So in hindsight, I guess better play was to, yeah, would have been to protect, but I just really want to get the damage off. No way. No way. How? How did we do that? Well, guess what's about to happen. We protect. I can't believe Porygon survived that. That's nuts. My opponent here probably want to double protect. Araquanid protects. Kartana probably wants to protect. Leaf Blade. Okay, so we pick up this KO. As long as we hit it. We do hit it, which is nice. So now if you're my opponent, you have to knock out Porygon. You have to. You just have to. Tapu Koko gets 5 turns of the electric terrain, which is not great. You might have Wide Guard. So what do? You Wide Guard. Oh, this is going to be a 50-50. You either Wide Guard. Wide Guard. Knock out a Araquanid. I don't think Torkoal staying in here is that great. So here's the thing. Tapu Koko probably protects. Araquanid could just Wide Guard. I also half expect Tapu Koko to protect and for the Araquanid to attack. But if it doesn't, I want to knock out Koko. So this is 50-50. We're going to go into... I'm going to attack the Araquanid. I half expect Tapu Koko's got to protect. And I want that chip damage because I'm going to try and set up Trick Room this next turn. You're going to protect. Yes! Thank you. We're going to lose Porygon, but now we're going to guarantee Trick Room next turn, and that's what's important. Because I don't think this Araquanid has Wide Guard. That almost just straight up knocks it out. That's why we survived. That's why we survived. right there. That is exactly why we survived. It was Waterium Z off of Scald. It's because I don't think we survive otherwise. If you're just like max attack Araquanid, I don't think we survive that. But that's cool. I like that. Because you can't intimidate it. That's why I get it. I get it. And now we just yeah. We follow me. We Trick Room. Very simple. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. That's smart. But what can the... Because the Dazzling Gleam doesn't do that much damage. Scald, we're going to take that fine and heal with our berry. Actually, not even with our berry. Just... We got Trick Room, okay. So now... Does the Araquanid have Wide Guard? I don't think it matters. We saw this. It can't recover. What can it do? Leech Life? So we're not going to lose this. Basically is what I'm saying. We're going to Draining Kiss the Araquanid just to get some damage. We'll go ahead and lock ourselves into Flamethrower because that's what's important. Does have Wide Guard. Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels real good. So this is free damage right here. So yeah, we win this game. Because now with that chip, Araquanid's not going to survive. There's just no way. And this Coco's going down. That was my opponent's one win condition, was to hope I lock myself into a spread move and then Wide Guard and knock out Torkoal. Because then you win the game, especially since that was the last turn of Sun. But either way, with the choice specs, it doesn't matter. We still knock out the Tapu Koko either way. So is that 2 wins? I think that's 2 wins. Yeah, so it's game over now. Yeah, my opponent probably just gonna forfeit. But at least I didn't. Yeah, at least I didn't disconnect like the first person. Yeah. See, that's what you do. You lose to something like this. You know, don't get mad. Just enjoy that you saw something weird, and you know it's fun, and learn from it. Not like my first opponent who got real salty. But that was cool though. I mean, Araquanid is, I don't see it very often, but I like it. Even though it creeps me out, it's just a really cool Pokemon. It was a cool idea for a Pokemon, certainly. And its ability is ridiculous. Anyways, that's going to be it for today for Ladder Up, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, comment so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope to see you back next time for another episode of Ladder Up with Team Spoops a lot. Because, yeah, I just love Halloween, y'all. So, see you then.